It's Beer O'Clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from 71 Brewing Company. And this is a can of their WZ Wee Zesty, a lemon verbena slushy sour. This beer's coming in at 4% ABV. It's an interesting one. I've had some really decent beer from 71 Brewing Company from Lidl, from Lidl's Craft Beer Festival. Now Lidl do the craft beer festivals every quarter. Every 3 months in normal speak. So what do we have? We had one in April time. We're having another one now in July. And you always get a decent beer. Double IPAs. And for me, 71 Brewing Company, I've never, about 2 years ago, never heard of them. But now it's like, you know, they turn up at some of these kind of Brew London events and you see them about. I've met somebody from 71 Brewing Company in Brew London just a few months ago, shaking his hand. You know, he knew me from YouTube. I knew him from producing great IPAs and double IPAs for Lidl. But the most impressive thing about this, let's get it out first, let's stop gassing, is that the Lidl Craft Beer Festival beers are really quite good in terms of price. The price points for the beers are between £1.39 and £1.79 for 440ml cans. Now this one, I'll just let that head dissipate a little bit. That one, we won't look at the grill pan. I'll be really quick with this. Lemon verbena, it was £1.79. £1.79 for a 440ml can of 4% ABV. Whoa, I think... So on the higher side then of the Lidl Craft Beer Festival beers. But I still think £1.79 for a beer is pretty good. So what do we have? We got a 3 to 4 finger white head, quite large bubbles there. It's a hazy looking, strawish coloured beer. There's a little bit of sediment in the bottom of the glass, micro sediment. Probably helping with the carbonation there a little bit. Let's get a little bit more in the can a minute. Let's get the aroma then. Right, wow, that's sour. That is really sour, but very lemony, very lemony. Wow, spicy, peppery, full of lemon. Smells delicious, absolutely delicious. Oh, that's lemony. I actually think that's real lemon. I can't speak. I actually think that this could be real lemon zest. Got it out there, finally. That was a bit of a tongue twister, wasn't it? Real lemon zest, I think. Really really refreshing, really zesty and lovely. Without a shadow of a doubt. So, in my mind, when I mentioned that £1.79 price point, I thought that was a little bit punchy, especially for a 4% ABV beer. I thought, oof, that's slightly punchy. Maybe that could have come in at £1.49. But after tasting the beer, I totally understand that £1.79 price point. And I'm going to say, 71 Brewing Company have done it again. They've done it again. They've been able to produce really good beer here. This is a really good... I mean, it's not the most sour beer that you're ever going to experience in your life if you're trying sour beers. It doesn't get you kind of like oohing and ahhing and oh my goodness me, that's massively sour. But I learned something recently when we had Brew York here in this very bar. Brew York was saying, when you get IPAs that are not that bitter, but they're still called IPAs, and then you said you have IPAs that are really bitter, and they're still in that IPA category. They explained to me that if you think about that kind of logical thinking, if you think of sour beer like that, like you get some really sour beer, then you get some beer that's not so sour. It's still in that sour category. So as somebody who's drunk craft beer for well over 12 years now, I would just like to say that I'm still, you know, we're all still learning. I'll never stand here in front of the camera saying, I know everything about beer, I know everything about a certain subject, because you never stop learning in life. You never stop learning. Something I just noticed then, from pouring the rest of the sediment into the bottom of this glass, is the amount of what looked like lemon, and look at the sediment in the bottom of that glass. You can really see it. Bits and pieces there in the glass. Lovely. But I reckon this is going to be even more zesty now. Wow. Right, that's knocked the sourness up an extra level. Now it's sour beer, but from the lemon. The sourness from the lemon coming through, the sharpness from the lemon. So what I was talking about earlier on, 71 Brewing Company have done it again. They put a fantastic IPA in, a New England IPA in Lidl a couple of years ago. It was really good. It was £1.49, unbelievable for the price. It was fantastic beer. They did it again with the double IPA, and they've done it with the sour. Okay, you're paying £1.79, but the amount of fruit, the amount of lemon in this glass is just, well, you can see it. You can see it for yourself. It's really, really kind of top end kind of quality in terms of the amount you're getting for your money. And this is what these discount supermarkets are about, aren't they? They're about how much you can get for your money. Is it worth your £1.79? Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely, totally. It's terrific. Go on. Very drinkable, very refreshing for that 4% ABV. Carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. Juicy, lemon, zesty, tropical, sour, drinkable. Probably drink 2 cans of it. Happy days. We Zesty. Hazy, citrusy sour beer with lemon verbena for sherbet fizz, lemon peel for zing, and lemon zest for pizzazz. Chill this summer smasher as low as you can go. Yeah, I mean, there's been some really good beers in this Lidl Craft Beer Festival. It really has. I've had a few people comment in the comments box saying, pardon me, saying that some of the beers that they've had, they've not looked like the beers that I've poured out. I think sometimes when you go to the discount supermarkets, sometimes you'll be lucky, sometimes you won't be so lucky. I've ended up, so far, I picked up some really good beers so far. I've not had a bad beer this time from the Lidl Craft Beer Festival 2022. That's fab. That is really fab beer. That is a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!